Hello, and glad to have you here today. As you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. And today we're going to talk about social media is really crowded, right? There's a lot going on. There's so many people doing so many different things. And have you ever wondered how you can stand out? Have you ever thought about, what it's going to take, what it might take? Is it possible even? And I want to say, yeah, it is possible. It's possible to stand out in a crowd and be you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I just want to, before we get started, let me say this before I get going. So as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic, and let me know. Be a part of the conversation. Share with me what it is that you're thinking, what you're feeling, and we can go from there. So let me introduce myself. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And it's, one of those things I've been doing for a long time. And, I use several different ways of doing that. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, video marketing, along with other things that I talk about that I've learned as I've been in this business for a little while and I've been online for a while, and I've just learned things that I think might be helpful and that might give you a leg up. And the other thing is, I also give updated and modern tips and strategies, and especially those that I find are trending. And that way, it gives you the ability to use that information to help you build your business. So let's get into it. Remember, oh, let me tell you this. If you want to ask me a question, or and you don't want to, or you can't, because I know some people listen and they're busy doing other things, but they're still able to listen, but they don't have time to comment. So whether you're here live with me now or you're catching this on the replay, please I'm sorry, I'm having a little tongue problem here today. Please let me know by you can hit me up in Messenger and say, yeah, I saw the video and I did appreciate this or that or whatever. And but I have a question about such and such. That's okay. We can do that in Messenger. I'm on Facebook. That's my main platform. So, just drop me a message, let me know what it is, that you need, or, what questions you have or whatever. So, okay, just wanted to make sure I get that out there because sometimes towards the end, I may forget what else I wanted to say. And so let's go on and get started. So, when I started out, there weren't a whole lot of people online. And then we went through the big C. And then there were a lot more people online. And, a lot of people came on and were still using old school tactics and weren't really, they were just filling it out. And I've been there, done that. Like when I first came on some years ago, I was doing what I was told. And then, but I found something that was better, that worked better for me, that made me feel good about what I was doing and how I was reaching people instead of pushing and prodding and pitching and all of that stuff. Um, so as we're talking today about it being crowded, this is something that I learned a while back that we don't really know when we come on and it's all this stuff is going on and we're like, well, so how can I possibly stand out? Well, the way that we can stand out is we can be who we are. And I have notes down here, so I'm going to be looking down, especially to keep me on track because I like to talk and explain and re-explain. And so I just want to say that it's important, number one, to remember that there's nobody else like you. There's nobody else like me. You know, we're both unique in the ways that we do things, like I talk with my hands. I had the nerve to sit here and hold them together, and I was like, that's not working. I use my hands, just one of those things. But you may not do that. You may do something else, or you may attract people to you with something else that you do, or how you look, or what you say, or all of those things. So in being unique, it's important to know that's okay. And, if you have some, like some people may giggle in between what they say. Some people may, have a little bit of where it's, I don't know, like animated. Like I can be, I'm one of those people that's kind of animated. But I've seen some people that are even more animated, and that makes them unique from me. I have a certain amount, but then there are other people that have other things. So it's okay to be who you are and show what that is. And people that are similar to you, or that, you know, like that, will be drawn to you. And look at look what she does, or look what he does, or look how he does this. And or listen to what he says and how he says it, and that kind of thing. They may share it with someone else because it's something that has drawn them to you, has attracted them to you, so that you want to listen. It might be an accent that you have. It might be that you don't have an accent. It just depends on, because this is a global community. And so it just all of that just depends on that type of thing. But being your uniquely authentic self is something that you have going for you, because everybody's not like you, and there's really nobody like you. There's only one you. And then the other thing is, if you have something, like some people are really funny. Some people say things, and the way they say them are funny. That's okay to say that. That's a part of you. It's okay to be, funny, if funny is what you do. Or if you may be serious, but you just have, something about you that draws people to that seriousness that you put into, what you're saying and how you're saying it. And all of those things are really important. That helps you to stand out in a crowd, because there's, like I said, no one like you. There's only one me. And by bringing myself into the picture, and into, this crowded space, there are certain people that are going to be attracted to me, because they're going to have some relatability to me. They're going to have some ability to resonate with me. Maybe what I say, maybe how I say it, maybe I have an accent that they like, or something like that. And then the other thing is, sharing my journey. Nobody's journey is going to be exactly like mine. um you know I have 2 kids, and I adopted my kids, and there are other people out there that may have adopted kids that may, relate to that. And when they were younger, I've been doing this for over 20 years of, business building. And that's okay to be able to say that and do that, and know that, I wasn't giving my kids all the attention that I felt that they needed, because I felt like I needed to have something on the side of what I was doing when I was working as a full-time registered nurse. I needed something because my kids had some other issues and things going on. And so there was always something that I want to make sure that they had everything that they needed, and whatever I could do to get it for them, that's what I was going to do. And so having a side gig, was what I did, and that happened to be in business building. And I tried several different ones, so that also is unique. That's something that's unique to me. There are other people that might have tried it and, been in different businesses, or they might have been in a business for 20 years and, but that business closed. We're all different, and we all bring something to the table that might help someone else as we go along. And so by sharing our uniqueness, by sharing, the quirks that we have, whether they're funny, or whether we're serious, or whether we're extra animated or not, by showing, people and letting them hear and see and feel our journey as we talk about what we do, what we've done, like for instance, and I'll say this, and I want to make sure that I don't go on and on, but I remember sharing a journey about my depression, and um, and that was just real and showing what depression looked like in my home, and what I was hiding, what I was, keeping hidden because I was so concerned about what people might say or what they might think. And then I thought, this is something that's keeping me trapped, that's keeping me stuck, that I need to just, put it out there. And I did. And I put it out there in the hopes that not only would it break that secret that I was hiding, that secret shame, but that it also would help someone else to know that they're not alone out there if they have the same issue that I had with, you know, um, paper. And, there's certain things, I just have a lot of paper here and there, and I have to watch that. It's one of the things that, I really have to keep an eye on because I'll have paper everywhere again. But, I am decluttering and organizing and filing and making my way through, but that's just part of that journey that I shared with people, of what my depression actually looked like. And that, along with other things, there are other big things because I've had kids here, that have gotten older and grown up, and they're in and out of the house, and so there's a lot of stuff from them, that needs to go away, and need, because they don't need it anymore. And I treasure some of those things, but some of those things I need to let go. So and sharing that's something unique to me. And but it's also something that may resonate or relate to someone else. So don't be afraid to share you. Don't be afraid to, just be who you are, because by being you, there's only one you, and that helps you to stand out in a crowded space, especially like we're talking about, like being online and using social media and that kind of thing. It's crowded, but you can still be out there and ex- attract those people that are going to be attracted to you or drawn to you because of who you are and what you bring to the table. So that's it for today. So if this was helpful for you, you can definitely share this if you know that it might help someone else. If you want to, like I said, get with me later if you have some questions or comments, you can always put them in later, whether you're catching us live or on the replay. And then I also want to remind you that we are doing Clubhouse today. And I don't remember exactly the topic today, but it changes weekly. And we are usually on my time, 5:30 CDT, Central Daylight Saving Time. So, just look that up and see what it is for you. 5:30 p.m. for me, Central CDT, Central Daylight Saving Time. See what it is for you and come join us. It's for entrepreneurs and business builders who are, just wanting to be able to find other information and have questions answered and that kind of thing. So it's really a great place to be and be able to share information and answer questions and that kind of thing. So that is basically it. I'm going to go on and get out of here. So wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, have a great day, and just you know be you. You are unique for a reason. So I'm going to go on and get out of here. And so I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 noon. So I will see you again on Thursday at 12 noon. And I hope to see you later today on a Clubhouse when we do our room, our house, or they've made some changes. So anyway, I'm going to go and get out of here. Talk soon. Bye now.